How Johnny Depp overcame abuse allegations to make a comeback. Johnny Depp was on the verge of being irrelevant by 2018. He was still renowned, but it was primarily from his days as a teen idol in the 1990s and the early aughts smash Pirates of the Caribbean. Depp's IMDb page had considerably more disasters than hits by the mid-2010 seconds, prompting Variety to label him a fallen movie star. Between multimillion-dollar lawsuits, rumored on-set misbehavior, substance misuse, and an ugly divorce, it was difficult to miss the fact, as summarized in The Guardian, it has been a long time since Depp was cool. According to Depp, whatever fall from grace he experienced was due to his ex-wife Amber Heard's 2018 op-ed in The Washington Post, in which she referred to herself as a public figure symbolizing domestic abuse, obliquely addressing her allegation that Depp mistreated her during their marriage. This was the basis of Depp's defamation lawsuit against Heard, which cleverly ignored earlier testimony that he had already been pushed out of his position in Pirates before the op-ed was published. Despite substantial evidence to the contrary, a Virginia jury sided with Depp. As the trial progressed, he grew in popularity. After the verdict, he became the first guy to appear in Rihanna's Savage X Fenty catwalk show and signed a new multi-million-dollar contract with Dior Homme, which silently honored a previous contract before the decision was announced. Depp, no longer a has-been, could be on his way back to being a box office magnate. The irony is that Depp accomplished what women have been falsely accused of doing since time immemorial, using victimhood to obtain prominence. Since the fall of 2017, when the #MeToo movement got off, there have been 2 tracks for males accused of various degrees of abuse or toxicity toward women. One has essentially been to vanish, possibly with the prospect of a future resurrection once the dust has settled. Consider the following: Matt Lauer, Al Franken, Louis C.K., James Franco, or Aziz Ansari. The other, which has gained traction in recent years, is to simply ignore and outlast the accusations. Consider the likes of Brad Pitt, David O. Russell, and Morgan Freeman. Depp refused to play by either set of rules. Instead, he grabbed command of the narrative, reshaping the claims against him to alter his character as a victim rather than a victimizer, reviving his career in the process. Depp was no longer well known to the general public at the time he sued his ex-wife. In a 2016 poll, 35% of moviegoers said they bought tickets to a Depp-led film because Depp was in it, down from 51% 6 years before. Depp had been progressively drifting out of the cultural zeitgeist, and he utilized the spectacle of a televised trial, which his team lobbied for, to re-enter it through the alleged abuse of his ex-wife. Certainly, when he reportedly assaulted Heard with a glass bottle or texted a pal that he intended to have sex with Heard's burnt corpse, he had no idea how such crimes would help him make a return in Hollywood. However, after Heard's charges went public, a defamation trial provided an opportunity for Depp not just to clear his name, but also to recommodify it. Defaming his ex-wife became a technique for reaching new heights of achievement. Unlike other accused celebrities, Depp's redemption was aided by the passage of time and the promotion of new content. It was aided by the accusations leveled against him. During the trial, the #JusticeForJohnnyDepp received a remarkable 6 billion views on TikTok, compared to a meager 21 million for #JusticeForAmberHeard, a almost unheard of level of free attention. Depp became a cause célèbre, defying the common idea that an accusation can destroy a man's career. A defamation trial provided an opportunity for Depp not just to clear his name, but also to recommodify it. Defaming his ex-wife became a technique for reaching new heights of achievement. Those who were wary of #MeToo, fearing the pendulum had swung too far, may have been hungry for a socially acceptable example of #MeToo's overcorrections, which Depp's positive verdict delivered. Perhaps the fanfare sprang from a more heinous motivation, a desire to watch someone battle and destroy their accuser, resetting the scales to their initial position. Men and women desired a punching bag, and Heard became a reliable target. The #MeToo pushback vastly exaggerates the extent to which it has altered the social environment. No woman who has been vindicated as a victim of abuse in court has ever seen the kind of fame boost that Depp has. Depp portrayed himself as a victim and emerged victorious, and he wouldn't be either if he hadn't been accused of being an abuser in the first place. Men and women desired a punching bag, and Heard became a reliable target. Heard declared in December that she will no longer pursue her jury verdict appeal because she cannot afford to risk an unattainable bill, one that is not only financial, but also psychological, physical, and emotional. Others have remarked on the legal path Depp has made for his fellow abusers, suing their alleged victims into silence, a strategy Depp's close friend, rock singer Marilyn Manson, is poised to pursue. However, Depp has established a new road for accused men seeking cultural wealth. He did more than simply dismiss the credible claims leveled against him, he weaponized them. He was not just quietly protected by the industry, he was warmly welcomed back. Depp's return highlights a troubling truth, that 5.5 years after #MeToo gave accusers hope, being accused may be a reward, rather than a handicap, to abusers.